My love, I hope this letter finds you well. In my heart, I feel I will know if something happens to you. It is so hard to face the day without you by my side.
My dearest Natasha, I am writing this sitting on a tractor, just like those we have on the kolkhozes back home. They are not so different from us, these Americans.
They have begun working triple shifts at the factory. I am glad that Inessa is not working nights. Many factories have been bombed, and I fear she...
Though I am a little worried about Kolya. He is very hard on the men, and when I tried to talk to him, he just shrugged it off. I will have to make it clear that he is under my command.
I think about all the boys over there whose mothers cannot sleep for worry. Those serving with you must be the lucky ones, Velocha, for I know that you care deeply for them.
I will be home soon enough. Until then, know that I love you. Your Vladimir.
In America itself, our valiant forces are making excellent progress. The front is expanded daily as city after city falls into our hands. Everywhere our troops are met by cheating citizens happy to be liberated from the yoke of their oppressive government. Already the American proletariat is joining us in spontaneous...
The initial landing went well, and within a few days we had Seattle secured and several regiments moving out into the surrounding countryside. It felt great to finally roam free after having spent weeks inside the cramped container ships. The Americans soon rallied their forces, though, and we began to encounter pockets of heavy resistance. After a pitched fight, they would melt back into the countryside, leaving us to count our dead and wounded. It didn't take long before the strain and frustration of being in a hostile country so far from home began to show on some of the men.
Maloshenko to Sokol 1. This place is too calm.
I agree, Captain. The river is the perfect place for them to defend. We need better intelligence before we continue the advance. Sokol 1 to Romano. Move ahead and scout out the area. And be wary of ambushes.
The squad is embarked on the transport is our
To all battle group elements, spread out and hold in place. Romanov will scout ahead. Sokol 1 out.
Maloshenko to Sokol 1. I wish the Americans would have the guts to stand and fight us.
Don't hope for too much, Captain. We lack the fire support for a decisive engagement.
We can do without it. My men are already chomping at the bit.
I am sure we will find the Americans soon enough, Captain.
I hope so. Then we shall destroy them utterly. Maloshenko out.
No sign of the enemy yet. I don't like this, Lieutenant. Take your group east and continue the reconnaissance. Sokol 1 out.
Трусы американские. Why won't they face us?
Patience, Captain. I need you to keep your wits about you.
Don't worry about me, Uncle. Worry about the enemy. Maloshenko out.
Still no sign of the Americans.
Maloshenko here. They are close, I can feel it.
I believe you are right, Captain. But we must secure that bridge regardless. Romanov, your objective is to capture the bridge. Second Company will move in to support you once you are in place. Sokol 1 to all units. Continue the advance toward the river, but hold in place on the north side until the bridge has been secured.
Understood, товарищ полковник. Maloshenko out. Well done, Lieutenant. Hold off the enemy. I am sending first platoon across to support you.
Yeah, Sokol 1. Neutralize the enemy so that we can start using the bridge.
Grab the machine gun and move your feet! Go! AK is ready to fire.
Unit killed.
We should move the BMP to go into the destination. Hostile infantry down.
Destroy the enemy!
We've got a situation here. APC
Your
on
command,
the move.
getting to the... Go! Acknowledged.
The bridge is secure. Well done, everyone. Move across by company. I want column formations.
Maloshenko here. We have incoming fighters. They're going for the bridge. Черт побери! Clear the bridge! Clear the bridge!
Comrade Captain, second platoon says they're 10 minutes out.
Bastards! Tell that mongrel Petrov I'll put a bullet in his head if he's not here in 5.
Так точно.
Sokol, this is Shipovnik. My men are surrounded and need immediate reinforcement.
Shipovnik, I'm aware of the situation. Move your troops to the western ford and cross there. Romanov will create a diversion to the east.
Sokol, we don't have time for diversions and flanking maneuvers. I need a bridge there.
I say again, you are to flank to the west, Shipovnik.
Sokol out.
Блин! Order second company to move west. We'll rendezvous at the fort. I hope the old fool knows what he's doing.
Romanov, make a supporting attack on the eastern ford while 2nd and 3rd Company flank around to the west. We must reinforce our stranded comrades on the other side of the river. It looks like the Americans are finally making a stand. Count on heavy resistance. I am giving you light tank support.
Infantry heading out. Getting to the position.
We also have reports of an enemy M1 Abrams tank in the area. This is the most lethal tank in the American arsenal. Destroy it if you get the opportunity.
We're under fire!
Unit gone.
Give us some support here! Lunge those grenades now and fire! Your command, moving out! Enemy soldier isn't moving! We're under fire! Rifleman, move up! Move! We're
lost
taking
the
heat!
unit.
Send some new soldiers! We're under fire! Moving out! We're under fire! Target the enemy!
Unit killed.
We can't do that! They're engaging us! Launch those grenades now! Moving out! Speed it up! Get going! We got casualties. Send some new recruits. We're taking hits.
Товарищ командир.
Unit gone.
Our tracks are... Yes, товарищ командир. Moving. Launch the 85 missile. Armor transport. Armor engaging the enemy. Yes, to the move.
Good. Each loss of those tanks is a serious blow to the Americans.
We got the target. Infantry heading out. Move out. Double time. Start moving.
Armor
Rifle
here.
squad.
Heading for the position. Want us to repair something? We're moving out now. Commandeer, we're with you. Heading for the position.
Maloshenko на связи! We're engaging the enemy at the western fort. My men on the other side are now completely surrounded.
Sokol 1 here. We will get to them, Captain. Romanov should draw some of their forces away to the east soon.
He better. Maloshenko out.
Armor rolling. Watch out. Missile locked.
Говорит Maloshenko. My men are hard beset by the enemy. I thought Romanov would draw them off.
Romanov is attacking the eastern ford as planned. A breakthrough on either side will force the Americans to retreat.
Understood, but it's not enough. I request a bridge there.
Request denied, Captain. Again. Sending in a bridge layer now would only ensure its destruction.
But we have to get across the river.
And we will do so at the forts. Sokol 1, out.
Armor on the move. Hostile armor on the move. Heading out now. Launching 84. Initiating field repairs. Lock and fire. What are you on missile? Launching 84. Firing at the hostile. Light armor, what are your next repairs started? Your orders. Attack that target. Do you need repairs now? Watch out. What are your next orders? Engage the enemy. Where can we assist? Initiating fit. Armor rolling. Your orders. Light tank moving. Stop. Your orders. Heading out now. Give us some orders. We will attack the going to the armor rolling. Light vehicle. Missile locked. Firing. Launching 84. At the target. Going to this. Launching 84. At the hostile. You're heading up. We need a smoke screen. Beat this rolling. Hostile defeated. What are your next orders? Attack that target. Our track. Yes. Your repair started. Fixing vehicle. We got that soldier. Repairing ourselves. What should we do? Moving up. Missile locked. Fire. Light tank launching 84. After target. Missile locked. Fire. Your orders moving to hostile engaged. We got a hostile targeted. Lock and fire. Need a heading for driving. Move. Your order moving to the destination. Armor rolling. Armor on the move. Our tracks are heading out now. Light tank need instructions. What are your next orders? Launching 84. We've got a situation here. Missile locked. Firing. Vehicle. Your order. Armor on the move. Give us moving. Yes. Light armor ready for combat. Give us some orders. Launching 84. Fire. Light armor engaging. What should we do? Heading out. Our tracks are rolling. Give us some orders. We're moving. Yes. They are attacking us. Repair our tracks. Repair started. What are your next drive to that perimeter? Your orders. Repair fixing vehicle.
We have control of the eastern fort. Get some fortifications up, Romanov.
Are clean and ready. Acknowledged. Moving out. Sprint to the destination.
Recovery vehicle. What is coming here? Yes, what is coming here? Moving. Armor moving out. Want us to repair something? We're repairing the target.
The squad is assembled. They're under fire. Heads down and go.
Recovery vehicle. What should we do?
They're taking heat.
Launching 84.
They are engaging us.
Engage the enemy.
Load that machine gun. Under fire.
Unit killed.
Your command, Tavarish Commandeer. Get going. They are engaging us. Send some new soldiers.
Where can we assist? We're engaged. Armor available for battle. Your order. Target perimeter received. Initiate fixing vehicle. What are your next orders? Heading out now. What should we? Armor rolling. PT-76 available. Missile 84. Fire. Hostile. We're moving to the perimeter. Started. Neutralize the enemy. Light our trail. Kill. We need a smoke screen now. Fixing vehicle. Give us some orders. We will attack the enemy. What should we do? Your orders. Initiating unit. Repair started.
Rifles are clean. And fire some grenades. It's a target.
We've got us launching 84. At the hostile. Refixing this machine now. Your orders.
We got that vehicle.
Missile launching 84. At the target.
Tavarish Commandeer. Target defeated.
Hey! We've got a situation here.
Excellent, Lieutenant. I am sending further reinforcements to you. Captain Maloshenko, what is your situation?
We have broken through the enemy lines. The Americans are pulling back.
Understood. Link up with your men and set up a perimeter. Romanov, I want you to move south and clear the enemy forces from the large farm ahead.
A machine gun is ready. Infantry heading out.
Tavarish Commandeer, repairing our vehicle now. Repairing our comrade. Need a fast tank? We're moving out now.
Infantry good to go. We're on the move. Get your rifles and move.
Tavarish Commandeer. Yes, Tavarish Commandeer. Moving.
Infantry, moving rocket launch. Affirmative. Move.
We're under fire!
Armor driving.
They're taking hits!
We're going to speed to the destination.
We're under fire!
Товарищ командир,
Unit
we're
gone.
available.
AK is ready to fire! We got casualties!
Where do you need our launchers?
Let's move it! Hostile target killed! Hostile target killed!
Welcome. Armor on the move. Fixing vehicle. What are your next orders? Our tracks are rolling. Armor on the move.
Rifles are clean. Getting to the position. We're on the move.
Armor here, товарищ командир. PT-76 moving up. Can roll out. Our tracks are steady.
Infantry ready. We are on the move. Machine gun is ready. Getting to the position.
Target tank disabled. AP heading up right. Rolling. Engage. Moving to the destination.
They're taking hits!
Launching the
We're under
missiles
fire!
now.
They're taking hits!
Говорит Малашенко. The Americans are renewing their attack from southwest.
Understood, Captain. Can you hold?
We can hold against whatever those craven bastards throw against us.
Good. I am talking to our esteemed comrades in the Air Force, and they will soon give us priority.
We don't need their support. The Americans will soon break and flee.
I'm sure they will, Captain, but some air support will be welcome. So call one out.
Got new orders for us. Engage now!
Light armor available.
This is So-Call 1. We have a large concentration of enemy units at the FAR. We have finally been given priority air support, and I am calling in a strike now. So-Call 1 to Romano. Frontal aviation will deal with the Americans. Make sure you are clear of the target area.
What are you initiating field repair? Repair started. They are attacking us. What are starting repairs now?
Infantry ready for combat. Malashенko to Sokol 1. What do we do about that bridge?
Romanov will secure the bridgehead, and then we'll repair the bridge. You must protect the southwestern flank.
Nothing will be allowed through. Malashенko out.
Infantry heading out.
We are ready.
So-Call 1 to Romanov. Move to the bridge at once and dig in. The Americans will be back soon, and in greater numbers.
WIC heading for the position. Enemy infantry is dead.
Set up some sandbag positions if you can. You don't have much time. So-Call 1 out.
Need a fast heading for the position. Our tracks are steady. Armor moving out. We can roll out and assault that perimeter.
Infantry, good to go. Sprint to the
Armor here,
coordinates.
товарищ командир. Armor here. Get that perimeter.
Товарищ командир, sprint to the coordinates. Just give us a target. Acknowledged. Товарищ командир, we're available. Affirmative. Moving. A machine gun is
Romanov,
ready. We're on the
fill your sandbags faster. The Americans are closing in.
Rifles are clean and ready.
We are ready, товарищ командир.
The main force is not far out now, Lieutenant.
Armor moving out. Need a fast tank? Yes, товарищ командир.
Good. A multi-layered defense is always the best option against a concentrated attack.
Armor available for battle. Assault that perimeter. Recovery. We're repairing the target. Our tracks are steady.
This is So-Call 1. The bridge has been repaired. You are free to move your units across.
Repairing our vehicle.
Hand-tight technology. Move. Move out. Double time.
fast. Yes, товарищ командир. Yes, товарищ командир. Armor here. Товарищ командир. Товарищ командир. Armor moving out. Light armor available. Yes, товарищ.
Voloshenko here. We're engaging an enemy force estimated battalion strength. And I see another group moving toward the bridge.
You must hold, Romanov. Sokol 1 out.
Hostile vehicle immobilized. We're taking heat! We killed an enemy! Destroys the enemy! They are engaging us! Destroyed. We killed an enemy!
PT-76 launching 84 at the hostile. Missile locked. Firing! Light tank need instructions.
Sokol 1 here. Army Command has finally deemed it prudent to give us fire support. A motor section and a flight of Su-25s are now on call.
Destroys the enemy! Hostile target killed! Destroys the enemy!
Говорит Voloshenko, the Americans are attacking in strength. We're facing at least a regiment's worth of troops.
Yeah, Sokol 1. The GRU reports them as part of the Oregon National Guard. Our orders are to fix them in place and destroy them.
We'll destroy them to the last man. Voloshenko out!
They're engaging us!
Enemy kills confirmed. Returning to base, over.
We're under fire! Target defeated!
The American attack shows no sign of weakening. You must hold on to that bridge, Romano.
Mortar barrage delivered. Hostile casualties confirmed.
They're engaging us!
We got the target, товарищ командир.
Unit killed. Go! Go! We killed the enemy! Tankbusters are moving out! We're under fire!
Eliminated. This is a hot team. Targeting enemy tanks.
We killed the enemy!
You got casualties.
Acknowledged. Hunting for tanks and watching out. Night mission accomplished. The enemy got hit. Out.
We're taking heat!
You got
We got the target! Get going! Fire!
Neutralize the enemy. This is a hot kick. Returning
Let's
to
move
base. The enemy didn't show up.
Where do you need us? Товарищ командир! Target defeated!
Target eliminated.
We're taking hits! Where do you need our hits?
Barrage hit for full effect.
Moving out! Head down and hustle!
No hostiles hit. We have that initiating field repairs.
Destroys the enemy!
Affirmative.
We got the target!
The enemy attack has finally been spent. They're falling back. Don't give them any respite, Romano. Counterattack at once.
Reporting hostile casualties.
To all Sokol 1 elements. The Americans are falling back. Advance and destroy them. Sokol 1 out.
You got casualties. PT-76 and 84. Hostile target.
We're in the middle of engage. Kill an enemy! A machine gun infantry heading out.
Give us. We got a siege missile locked. Firing. PT-7 heading out now. Armor here. Driving. Target eliminated.
Very good, Romanov. Consolidate your position before advancing further. We cannot afford to lose the ground we've gained.
This is Voloshenko. We have destroyed an enemy mechanized company. Continuing the advance at this time.
Well done, Captain. Don't let them get away. Sokol 1 out.
This is a hot kick. Enemy kills confirmed. Returning to base, over. This is a hot kick. Returning to base. The enemy didn't show up. Hostile defeated.
We're under fire!
LiDAR launching 84 at the target.
We're under fire! Target defeated! Hostile target killed!
PT-76 available. We can roll out 84. Ready to launch. Refixing the initiating field repairs. Armor heading for the position.
Well done, Lieutenant. Now press the attack.
What are your next orders? Heading out now.
That machine moving! Infantry ready. We're on the move. Sprint to the coordinates. Malashenko to Sokol 1. We are now at position 4, dealing with light skirmish forces.
Understood. Hold in place. Sokol 1, out. Retake the ground you lost, Romanov, before it's too late.
They're taking heat!
The enemy got hit. Out. What should we do?
Just give us a target.
Hit anything. Over.
Moving out! What now, Tavarish Command? Grab the machine gun and move on the targets! We are on the move.
We're moving up now.
They're taking hits!
Recover. We're preparing the target.
Rifles are clean. Sprint to the coordinates. Getting to the position. Infantry ready. Acknowledged.
Almost there, Romanov. Get some fortifications up.
This is Malashenko. Request permission to pursue the enemy.
Yet, Captain. We must keep the perimeter intact. We have dealt the Americans a hard blow. It will have to be enough for today.
Killed.
Light armor available. Armor repairing our vehicle now.
unit. We killed an enemy.
Acknowledged.
They are engaging us. Hostile target killed. Where do you need our launcher? We killed an enemy. We're under fire.
Missile lock.
We got the target. Rifle squad. Put your grenades now and fire. They're taking heat. Hostile target killed. They're taking heat.
Recovery vehicle available.
Where do you need us?
Out.
We're under fire. Infantry ready for combat. We are regrouping and resupplying.
Order strike requested. Firing away. Understood. Repairing our vehicle. Notice coming here. The AT-AT is strongly ended hostile.
They are engaging us. They're looking for us.
We got a seat launching AT-4. Launching AT-4 at the hostile.
They're under fire. We defeated an enemy.
Knowledge. Marking for tank. What you got? Need a fast tank.
Unit killed.
Ready to fire.
Товарищ командир, awaiting squad reinforcement.
Yes, that ground was a total failure. Pointing out. I didn't spot any enemies at the provided coordinates. Out.
A machine gun is ready. We are regrouping and resupplying.
We have the field. The river crossing is secured, and now the rest of the battle group can move across. Excellent performance all around. Sokol 1, out.